My name is Gelert. I'm currently based out of Rainham, Kent, and I'm a music producer. I was at uni studying a different subject other than music. One of the modules I did was music technology back in 2009. I learned to use Reason at the music technology course, and ever since then I've just been producing music pretty much every day. I do what I do because I love music, especially hip hop, and I love expressing myself through it. It's very therapeutic and calming for me as well. So, a bit of background about myself. I'm originally from Kosovo. I've been in England for about 26 years now. We came over in '98 to London initially, and about 4 years ago, me and my wife moved to Rainham, Kent. My musical goals include working with more artists over the coming years, more good artists, great artists, I would say, improving my craft, and eventually opening up a studio where not only I can produce, but also record artists. And my ambitions are to just improve my craft really and improve in life in general. 3 words that define me, I would say, are diligent, loving, and relaxed. In the next 5 years, I see myself working in music in a completely professional capacity. So having music as my complete full-time career. I get my inspiration from listening to music of varying genres, listening to hip hop, listening to other producers' music, art, movies, video games, and life in general. My production creative process currently is I'll usually start off with a sample because I'm mainly a sample-based hip hop producer, and I'll grab a sample I like or I resonate with. I'll load that up into the MPC Live, which is my current hardware of choice, or I'll load it up into FL Studio, my software of choice, and then I'll chop up the sample, and then I'll play around with the chops a little bit. I'll have a drum pattern that I create afterwards, and then I'll run the drum pattern, play the drum pattern rather, and then I will just play the chops in a sequence that I like. So I'll do an intro, verse, hook, outro usually. Then I'll arrange it, and then I'll mix it and master as much as I can to my current ability. And then that'll be the beat. When I'm working with artists specifically, I tend to just see what they want out of the finished song. So we'll bounce ideas off samples to begin with, and then I'll lay a beat down, and then we'll modify the beat according to feedback from the artist. Currently, I take a bit of a backseat. I'm not completely a producer. I'm more of a beat maker at the moment, but I definitely want to move into the side of production and even executive production of like full projects. So art definitely helps me in my other areas of my life. For example, it helps me with my creative thinking. This aids me currently in my day job at the moment, and just helps me solve problems a lot more creatively, I would say. I'm always up for collaborating with artists, even from other genres. I've even collaborated with artists in Afrobeat, for example, the Afrobeat genre rather. And the main thing I look for is if I vibe to their current catalog. That's the main thing I look for. And also if they have a message. If they have a message that resonates with me, then I definitely want to collaborate with the artist. I would say the message compared to the vibe, for me personally, is more important when I'm looking for collaborations. But if the vibe is there, I'll also do collaborations, yeah. Right now I'm working with a few different artists on a few projects. One project I'm working with is with an artist in the States, Solomon 11. He's got a project dropping on 11th May. I produced most of the tracks on there. Got features from RJ Payne, Hus Kingpin, Enes, a few other people, as well as Solomon Levin himself. And further out than that, you can just expect more quality music from myself. People should take me seriously because they can take a look at the music catalog I've produced so far and it speaks for itself. So people can find me on my website mainly. So that's just gelert.net. Gelert spelled GELERT.net, or on Instagram at PRODBYGELERT.